I don't know what's been going on lately with every microphone I used, whether it's the phone microphone, whether it's an external microphone, whether it's a clip-on microphone. I seem to be having a lot of issues, so my dialogue was completely unusable here. So basically, it's my intro where I say I go to garage sales, thrift stores, and the Goodwill bins to find things to resell on our eBay store. And today, that's exactly where we're going to head to, the Goodwill bins, hoping to find great scores. Here with the coffee, we're about 15 minutes early at the Goodwill bins. Not many cars in the parking lot, but honestly, it'll probably pick up, even though the bins have not been the greatest over the last while. Honestly, I think I might have been getting better scores at the thrift store in the past like 3 or 4 weeks, which is kind of crazy. But I don't know. We'll see what today brings. Hopefully something good. Alright, so far nothing from the dead bins. Hope that at least something comes out today. Look at that. Hey, look at that nice drumstick Nestle cooler bag there. That's kind of cool. But it's not typically something I would sell, so I'm going to pass on that. So as we're looking at the first crates, craft supplies, dollar store stickers. Well, yeah, that's a little mini hand dude, but that's pretty cool to find a Powerpuff Girl. That's pretty nice.
Excuse me. Woo. Wait till we're all set in place. All the wins are in a row, and then everybody starts together. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, these bins are just getting so fucking bad now. We spent about an hour and a half here, and we got like $1.45, so 1 pound and stuff after an hour and a half. So, sorry for the short, I guess, trip to the Goodwill bins. It was an hour and a half, though, that was spent there, and this is what an hour and a half spent looks like now for us at the Goodwill bins. They're just getting worse and worse. You know, we've obviously been doing a lot more in clothing, and we've been selling on Poshmark here and there. You know, sales are still slow, even though we're in Q4. Just overall, it feels like we're in just like a bad economy. The Goodwill bins suck right now. Not a lot of good donations. Not a lot of good toy bins are coming out. It's so weird because if you contrast it from when we first started going to the Goodwill bins, like the first 6 months at the Goodwill bins is just insane compared to what's going on right now. I'm actually in shock at how bad things have gotten. But still, you know, we obviously know our toys fairly well, so we still walk away with some decent items from the stuff that was there, which is mostly babies' toys. The clothing was just absolutely awful. Like, the best piece of clothing I grabbed today was a pair of Lululemon leggings. I actually just gave it to another friend at the Goodwill bins because they've been really nice to us, and they actually do sell Lululemon. We do sell Lululemon as well on Poshmark, just, you know, not a lot. And honestly, I'm really trying to pivot away from clothing again. I know I keep going through these waves where I hate clothing, then I actually like clothing again. Now I'm kind of pivoting away from clothing again just because I feel like I need to niche down even harder into the stuff that I know a lot about. And not to say that I don't know a lot about vintage clothing. I think I actually do. I think I'm a decent reseller in terms of knowledge and understanding about vintage clothing, what sells, what's worth money, and all that stuff, what to look for. The problem is I don't find a lot of good stuff like that at the Goodwill bins. If we were in the States, you know, I don't know, what's the Goodwill bins in the States? I think it's in Milwaukee, the one where retro shit goes to. That is insane. I can't even believe the stuff that people pull. He'll just pull like a pair of double knee Carhartts and it's like, cool, whatever. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's like, here at the Goodwill bins that I go to, that'd be like the best score of the day for someone. For the whole bins, actually, if someone pulled that, a lot of the times, that would be the best score that anyone at the bins got. And it was just like an average day for them there at the bins. So, I mean, it really depends on where you're going. Obviously, still, the Goodwill bins are great. You know, the price per pound is way better than going to a thrift store if you find the right items. But I think I'm starting to like thrift stores even more now because you can just spend 10, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes tops, and you'll get a good kind of view of everything there and pick the stuff that you want and leave. Yeah, you're going to pay up a lot more than you would at the Goodwill bins, but you have to ask yourself now, how much is your time worth? That is the major thing that we're starting to realize right now is the time. Time is so much more valuable now for us, especially now that we have like a pretty good inventory of like Lego, toys, everything else. This is just our one room, the back room over there. We have the majority of our eBay stuff. So when you have a pretty decent sized inventory, you get more and more picky and you start looking for the stuff that is going to sell for sure. And that's kind of what we're doing. We're realizing we're spending like hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes. We're leaving with less stuff than we would get when we were at the bins. The first 6 months we were going, when we'd spend like an hour and a half tops, we'd be in and out, and we'd leave with like $30 plus of stuff. And it was like pretty decent stuff too. I mean, a lot of it was bulk. You know, I probably would have trimmed it a little bit more in retrospect from where I'm at right now. But when we were first starting off with like bulk inventory at the bins and, you know, trying to grow our eBay store, which we did substantially. When we first started going to the Goodwill bins, I think our eBay store, we only had like 200 items in our eBay store. Now we're over 800 items. And, you know, and that's not to say stuff isn't selling. Stuff has been selling on a frequent basis. I think before we were going to the bins, we were getting like maybe 1 to 2 sales a week. Now, even though it's slow, we're getting like 5 to 10 sales a week, which is a lot better, obviously. And that growing inventory has definitely helped us. But speaking of growing inventory, we have, a few items here. 2 of the same, actually. One of them has Poe in there. These are little X-Wings, I guess. But yeah, they're like $20 each tops. This one might be a little bit more because it's got its character. They're from 2014 or 2015, I believe, from Force Awakens. Pokemon coin, 3 Pikachus. 2 of them are official. The other one is kind of off-license one. We have 2 Lego minifigures, a Duplo one, and a nice Powerpuff. This is my favorite personal score from the day. I really love finding Powerpuff Girls stuff, especially Lego, because we actually have all the other ones for the set. This was the only one missing, and we found the other ones at the Goodwill bins, and then this one randomly just pops up in a really bad toy bin. I'm like, what? Why is that there? But yeah, we did find this. Really, really cool. Also, a nice jelly cat right here. Nice parrot jelly cat. I've never seen one that looked like this before. I'm guessing like a $20 to $25 jelly cat. So all in all, a very small haul from today at the Goodwill bins. And again, I even said before at the start of the video when we're outside in the parking lot that the bins have just been like not that good for the last 2 months. I don't know what is going on. I do know right now this is close to the end of October. You might see this in November though. This is close to the end of October, and I know once Halloween's over, the bins do get a little better from what I remember last year because you're getting a lot more Christmas donations, so the bins are a little better. I'm crossing my fingers that that is the case as well this year. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry about the massive rant there at the end there. I just wanted to get it off my chest, but I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And with that being said, guys, may your carts always be full.